A, E, I, O, U. But which is the most common vowel sound in English? So, in an earlier lesson, we spoke about word stress. And if you haven't seen that video, I'll put a link up above. But a couple of people asked me, how do we pronounce the syllables that are not stressed? What are the common sounds that the vowels make then? In this video, I'm going to tell you the common vowel sounds and how to say them. And also, before the end of the video, I'm going to tell you which is the most common vowel sound in English. So keep watching. Let's start by looking at some one-syllable words, short words, and listen to some of the sounds made by the vowels. In the first group of words, I hope you can hear that the sound of the vowel is the same as the letter. For example, A as in make, E as in see, I as in bike, O as in open or home, and U as in cute. Can you hear in these cases the vowel makes the same sound as the letter? Now let's look at some more words. This time we've got A as in act, E as in end, I as in bit, O as in not, and finally as in fun. These are still fairly standard sounds, but can you hear that they're not the same as the first group? They're not the same as the letter. Some people like to think about them as being shorter versions of the sound. There are other sounds that we can hear made by the vowels. I'd just like to share the following three with you. We have the oo sound as in soon. We have the ow sound as in down. And we have the oi sound as in join. So now let's look at some longer words with 2 syllables or more. And again, you will remember from the last lesson that 1 syllable in a word will be stressed and the other syllables will be unstressed. And it's the unstressed syllables that I want you to pay attention to today. So, I should say that I speak with a British English accent because I come from England. You may notice small differences if you speak with an American speaker or an Australian, but the basic principle is still the same. Let's look at a fairly simple word. How about this word? About. About. You'll notice that the second syllable is the stressed syllable, therefore it's said with a higher tone, a longer vowel sound, and a little bit louder or clearer than the other syllable. But how about that first syllable? What is the sound that I'm making then? If it was like the letter, it would be about. About. If it was the shorter version, it might be about. And actually, neither of those are correct because you might be able to pick up I'm making a different sound. It's the sound. About. About. And phonetically, this is the symbol. You can also spell it in Thai like this. But it is actually called the schwa sound in language. In English, this sound is only found in unstressed syllables. It's in many ways the opposite of a stressed syllable because the pronunciation is a little bit lower, a little bit shorter, and a little bit quieter or less clear than the other syllables. Indeed, some people say that it's kind of a muffled sound that we make, and people even think of it in terms of being a lazy sound, although it's not really that. So this sound is actually the most common vowel sound in English. In fact, about 1/3 of the vowels that a native speaker pronounces are said with this sound. So if you think about it, a 3-syllable word, the chances are 1 syllable will be pronounced as a. Let's look at some words, and you can see from these words that the sound can be found at the beginning of words, it can be found in the middle of words, and also it can be found at the end of words. Okay, so we have a student to help me practice some of these words. So let's look at the words on the screen behind us. How would you say the first word?
The first one, alone.
So the first one, alone.
Alone.
Very good. And therefore the next one is going to be
Company.
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 Okay, and the third one has a letter at the end, but how do we say that?
Sofa.
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 Okay, how about the next one?
Celebrate.
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 Okay, good. And try the next one.
Problem.
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 Okay, that sounds better. How about the next one? Begins with P. What word have we got there?
Pencil.
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 My pencil, but pencil. Oh,
Pencil.
good. And the next one?
President.
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 Okay, it's not president, but it's president.
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 Okay. How about the next one?
Experiment.
Okay, and it's not really experiment, it's experiment.
Experiment. Experiment.
That's better.
Experiment.
Very good, very good, very good. Okay. Well, next one might be difficult.
Freedom.
Oh, it's not difficult at all. Very good. Freedom.
Freedom.
So I hope you can hear that this is a shorter, a quieter, a more muffled sound. So much so that in some words the sound disappears altogether. Okay, here's some fun words to play with. Let's do the next one. Let's try this one. What do you think?
Camera.
Very good. Camera.
Camera.
Okay.
Several.
Several.
Several. Interest.
And again, not so much interest, but more interest.
Interest.
Very good, very good.
Family.
Oh, very good, very good. We don't want to say family, we want to say family, which is what you said, so very good.
Corporate.
And again, it's not so much corporate, but it's more corporate.
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 Oh, this is one of my favourites, obviously, because if we're beginning with our English, we might say computer, but we're not going to say that because we're not beginners. So we're going to say computer.
Computer.
So it's not ter, it's a short ending computer. Okay, the next one's fun. 3 syllables and 2 of them we're using the sound.
Banana.
Quite good. In fact, very good. Banana. Banana. So B-A at the beginning is butter, and then we've got our longer sound in the middle, na, and then at the end we've got n, banana.
banana
Okay, good. I think that's a good job. Thank you for joining in. Bye-bye. The more you listen, the more you will hear this sound. And the more you practice, the easier it will become for you. I'm sure that very shortly you're going to be seeing some patterns develop, particularly when you look at the end of the words. Normally, although not always, the following word endings are pronounced with the schwa sound. Have a look at these and I'll give you some examples. First one, question. The second one, management. Number 3, wonderful. Number 4, appearance. Number 5, jealous. Number 6, division. Number 7, comfortable. Number 8, constant. And finally, number 9, conference. So next time when you're learning a new word and trying to build your vocabulary, don't forget to think about whether one of the syllables is pronounced using the schwa sound. You can look in a dictionary to check. They will give you the information there. Or better still, if you live and work in Bangkok, you can contact Love English Thailand because we have a special course for you. I do hope that you've enjoyed today's lesson. If you have, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share. And don't forget to leave a comment. No, that can't be right. Comment. No. Don't forget to comment. Well, not every ENT is the schwa sound. There's always an exception in English. That's what makes English interesting and fun. Goodbye.